Hello, everybody. Thank you for accompanying me once again. I'm Laura Tio. I am an intuitive coach and an energy healer. So, I want to apologize, first of all, for not bringing you last week's guidance. I was in need myself of some retreat, of pulling back to do some self-inquiry and some healing. I I went through a week of going into the impostor syndrome, and as you know, when we go through that, we really doubt our why, we doubt who we are, we doubt our reason to being here, without our path. And the good thing is that I noticed. I I was aware of what was going on, and I knew that I needed to go deeper into it, and I needed to focus my energy and respect my energy and direct it into this, because I knew that if I were to sit here for your weekly guidance, I was not going to be in fully connection and full connection of my soul and my why. And I need to respect that when I am not there. By respecting that in myself, I respect you. I want to be able to bring you guidance in a way that is really connected to myself, my why, and consciousness. So I did some digging, and I discovered myself some limiting beliefs that appeared that I didn't know were there. So this is this is the thing about what I do, because many people ask me, sometimes I think, oh my god, you do energy healing, and you must be in sync, and you must be in balance 100% of the time. And it's not like that. We all go through the human experience, and we're here to be challenged and to go through challenges. And I myself also, even though I do energy work, and I work with intuition, and I'm connected to my spirit guides and universal consciousness and ascended masters, and I work with them, and it doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It doesn't mean that I don't go through challenges. We all do. I think that the key is to be able to notice, to be able to accept it, and give compassion to yourself, and be willing to do the work. So I did my work, and I discovered, like I said, some limiting beliefs very much related to, again, to who I am. I am still working on that this week, and one of the things that I use besides Reiki and meditation and going into inquiry to change those or shifting those beliefs, I use the tarot cards. And I wanted to share that spread with you. I just took the cards, and I asked some questions that I needed to ask, and I want to do the same for you. Okay, so when you need advice to reconnect to who you are, this is what I did at that point, that it was totally intuitively. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you as a collective, you as you are, your path. What is your path? What is the main obstacle? What is helping you right now? And how can progress be made? All right, so you as you are, we've got the Six of Cups, and you as you are really someone that you're very intuitively and connected. You want to remember who you are. Go deeply to you as a child. Connect to your inner child. And I was talking to a client about it this week, because she was asking me, she's in the path also of wanting to know her why and her purpose, her soul's purpose. And one of the ideas that I was telling her is connect to your inner child. Connect to what did you want to do when you were a child. Because when we are kids, we don't have the conditioning of the external world, of the external people. We are pretty much doing what we love to do. And every day we wake up and we want to play and we want to do the things that we like and we want to do. But then when we start growing up, we get lost, because then someone tells us that no, this is not what you're supposed to be doing, you should be doing this, or we go into that conditioning of maybe following the family path if that's what we think we have to do, and or someone else tells us that no, is that. So we get a lot of conditionings about that. It's pretty much related to what you can and you cannot do, who you are, who you're supposed to be, and we disconnect. So you want to know and connect with who you are deeply. One of the ways is connect to who you were as a child, or what you wanted to do as a child. What did you want to do? What did you want to be? And that's gonna help you. That's one of the ideas, and pops up in the message as well. So your path, what is related to your path, what is on your path. And you're getting the 3 of Pentacles. That is a card of collaboration, working with others, helping others, maybe help them in a way that is related to what you do, because it's not, the way to help others is not necessarily by being a counselor or being a psychologist or being a doctor. There's so many ways to help others, and this is what gives meaning to our life, what gives meaning to our purpose. When we are able to live our purpose, but also being of service of others, that's what really touches our soul, and that's what really drives our purpose and guides our purpose into a meaningful path. What is the main obstacle? When we are very much focused into seeing things in one particular way. So we're getting the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is about seeing things in a different light, in a different perspective. When we get rid of the one way of doing things, because this is it, when we get out of that box and we open up and we are able and open to see things in a different ways than I used to do it, that's what really is going to help you get rid of that obstacle, get out of that moment of stuckness. Because the main obstacle is when you're so closed up or so fixed, and you have so specific expectations that do not let you see the big pictures and do not let you see beyond. So that's the main obstacle. What is helping you right now? It's helping you to have that structure. You're getting the Emperor, and embracing that masculine energy is helping you right now, because it's not only giving you structure, but it's also helping you in build a foundation, the foundation of what you are going to do for your path and for that connection. So being aware, having that determination, having that organization, knowing what to do, connecting to that wisdom, to that inner wisdom, but also about executing, because the emperor executes and has that base of what he's going to build. He creates that foundation that is going to be solid. So how can you create progress? How can progress be made? When you continue working on it. You're getting the Eight of Pentacles, which is about paying attention to detail and connecting to what you really want to do, but then specializing in it, finding a niche, finding a way to become better at what you do. So you can, it can be either taking a class, or I don't know, going back to school, or starting to work on a specific project. But you can make progress when you work on it, when you do the work. So those were the cards that I pulled. I hope that it helps you somehow also in your path, in your guidance. I also wanted to pull an extra card for the week. This week goes from today, Sunday, July 19th, until Saturday 25th. And the card that we get is about surrender. So it is beautiful because, and it touches me deeply as well, this card, because I also need to surrender. We all need to surrender and let go. Let go of the expectations. Let go of what we think things should be, and where we are supposed to be, and what we're supposed to be doing. No. We follow our path and we connect to our soul when we just surrender to be guided, knowing that life and the universe is gonna guide me, and it's gonna guide you in the direct path. But you have to let go of how you think things should be. Start looking at a different perspective. Remember the Hanged Man that I was telling you about? He decided to look at things in a different way, from another angle. So surrender to new possibilities, surrender to the universe, and know that you're going to be guided, and that you are being guided. You just have to listen. So I'm listening, and I am sharing also a mantra, intention, and download phrase for the week. It says the following: all is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you for having the patience and to listen to what I wanted to share from my own personal experience. I will be keeping you posted in everything I do. So if you want, follow me on Instagram and Facebook at lauratio20. It will be my pleasure. If you have any questions, go to my website lauratio.com, and we can connect and book a discovery call. Thank you for listening to me, and see you next time. Bye.